Welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, we have a lot to do, and the first thing we need to do is pull in the necessary resources to get this thing going. Now, we want to make the electromagnetic field generators, but in order to do that, we need to build a few things, and we need to build a few things on site. We're in, the drones are right above us, and we're just trying to locate the place that we want to put this to capture two more of the items. It is my sincere belief that the items are here. We'll send you out like that. And here. This promises to be the easy part of this operation. I think as per tradition, we're going to go ahead and double bit of a guess. Let's see, what did this end up being? AI limiters, it looks like. Yep. And then this one. And this one we would hope is stators. Now I am having some minor production issues with stators. We're not getting quite as many stators as we like. But we'll have enough to at least test that we're making the electromagnetic rods. Now, that's just half of it, right? Because if we go into our to-do list, well, before we consider that done, let's fully connect this. Let's get you... I mean, the shortcut would be like this, but we're not going to do that. We're going to be at least somewhat good here. Kind of amazing that worked, but it did, so we're moving on. And for this one, we'll just go around kind of the same way. I should have peeled back one more click. Nice part about this design is that you can just look down here and, well, actually, you gotta look down here to see what you're getting. And we're not getting cooling devices. We meant to make the stators on the right side. I think I got that wrong. So we'll just change the sign. Yeah, the stators came in on the other side. That's okay. We'll just copy you. Actually, you know what we'll do? This will make the next one like this. We'll copy you to here. Then copy you to here. Then we'll copy you to here. Then we'll delete you. There we go. So now we've got AI limiters here, stators here. They're downloading, being shipped in. So the electromagnetic rod, I think I would consider that. Let's move it all the way into the base. Then we'll consider it done. Okay. Done. Next thing we want is the field generator themselves. Let's pick that up. Batteries, we already have the batteries shipped in. We're gonna make the electromagnetic control rods on site. So we just need to ship in the versatile framework. We're downloading this guy, and we're blank on this one. We can copy and paste. And copy and paste again. And go in here and tell it we want the versatile, and then also put some text on it. Ooh, I don't know if I want 2 levels. We'll just call it versatile. The versatile F. Getting a little spicy, but I think we're okay there. All right. Building this one backwards, I suppose. We'll take the next port, move it over. And this one is definitely a situation where you want to stack up a couple extra. versatile frameworks as a project part have horrendous stackability. I think they stack at 50. Let me see if I can grab a quick steel pipe from this little local storage. Yeah, there's a few in here. Probably need those, but I only set up 3 of these. Well, we made an exception down here. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right. Pulling in those versatile framework. Now I just have a question of how we're going to get across here. I think we might have to drop this one down a little bit. And then just direct connect you. It's not 90-degree angle club approved, but it still keeps the walkway free. All right, so now we've got versatile frameworks here. Consider it done once we have it moved to the main factory area. Now, interestingly enough, we need to put on the blueprint for the generators, even though we don't have all the parts for that quite yet, but that's because we're going to put in 40 of these things. And that's going to be, well, it's going to be a lot. And then on top of that, we'll put in 5 of the electromagnetic rod generators. So just so you get a sense of like what we're talking about as far as scope, maybe I should start with, let's see, I want 40 total. Then I want, so that means I basically want 2 buildings of 20. 20 times 2 is 40. And then of that, we're going to want each floor is 10. So let's start with 10. It's one of my in-game designs. Let's start with the resources for 15, I suppose. All right, I'm going to run around and gather the resources. You don't need to see me go shopping. It's all just right here and right down there. So I'm going to just gather those resources, then we'll come back and start building. Be right back. All right, we are back. So I changed it from 15 to 11. It's actually a lot of resources to build all this stuff. Oh, and I forgot to give myself an actual foundation to build on. Sad, sad day. How many spaces do you think we should put between buildings? I'm stuck somewhere between 2 and 3. Maybe I should go with 2. 3 is an odd number. Sorry about that. I meant to mute, not pause. 3 is an odd number, and I don't know. I think it looks better for it to be 2. Since the buildings are 4 wide, then it's like 4 wide, 2 spaces, then another building 4 wide. Anyway, that's the theory we're going with. Now, if I go to my blueprints here and we go with the gens, let's bring it up here real quick so we can take a close look at what we've got going on. So we're receiving on this end and shipping on the opposite end. So everything's going that way. And then we want to, let's highlight the foundation we want to use. So that one's under the building. That's 2 spaces. So that should be our cornerstone right there. And then we go to our, what is it I'm looking for? The gen. And let's see. I think we want the splitters on the outside. But the disadvantage of doing it that way is I'd have to adjust for an income. I think we should turn this way. It's a little, I'm loving the look of this building over here, by the way. It's a little odd, maybe I would say. But this way we can deal with everything just a little bit easier as far as getting the materials everywhere that it needs to be. So we'll start very carefully making sure. Normally, I would stop and test this. I'm going to do a visual review. We've already used it in that building over there. We did make a minor change, though, since then, so don't need to refactor the whole thing, and definitely don't need to do a regression test, but it wouldn't hurt. The only thing I forgot to do is make this not orange. So all this good stuff is going to come out over here. I guess while we're at it and we're here and we're thinking about it, let's build this output. Okay, so now theoretically it should be pretty easy to hit our gen again. Blueprint mode. It's all just a matter of understanding when we know we have it where we want it. Not having it where we want it, but knowing that we have it where we want it. So diagonal belts in our face. One thing I'm looking for up here, because I'm pointing at the screen that you can't see me pointing, there's that horizontal line there that shows us where the color bar is. So that lets me know that one is correct. But now it's either this one or this one, and I can see the diagonal belts there. So this is the right way. That's also correct. We're going to have to extend this to fit the full 10 base since the other side was only 6. Right, so that's perfect. And then we have a vertical service layer right here. And this one we're going to go all the way up. Since it's 2 stories, we'll make it a single piece. And then I guess technically we would sort of matching our decoration time and our construction time. And we do need some power for this guy. So we put this one right in the middle. So if we put this right in the middle as well. If you can't see it, is it clipping is the question. I'm gonna say no. So now we've got, whoop. We've got that going, and then we're gonna put, let's see. We might move this around a little bit. The problem is that I know we're gonna use this part of it to get the items up to the second level. So we need to find a place to put. Wow, I might not even have the AI limiters for this. Let's see if I've got some locally I can grab real quick. Oh, you know what? There's another way to do this. Haha. Got AI limiters right here. I don't know. 30 is probably a good amount. I think what I'll do is I'll go basically straight up. Ooh. You know, I always forget how bright those are. All right, so this one we've got the blue bar, so I think the complement color that we chosen, it's not really a complementary color, it's just kind of a color we chose to accent, is the purple. So this is kind of our cool factory. We got the hot factory over there. There's a cool factory over here. Well, let's see. So from this direction, I see orange and nothing because it's now daytime, which is a good point. Let's put this nighttime mode on, nighttime mode on. And I think really what we need is just connect this first. So we have access to power all the way down the line. Might as well do the same thing over here, right? What we've got up next is the connection of the second story. And I'm glad I said something because this is not the full first story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still need 4 more. But we can drop in our second level. This only has 3 items in it, so that's actually good news. Simplifies the... Well, it simplifies everything by 1 belt exactly. Might have to move that power cable. So we want to bring this up from the bottom floor. And technically we'd go like this, right? But that's not in the cards, so we're just going to turn it like this. We'll turn it this way to line it, then we'll turn it out. Wait, what? No, I put these all in the wrong direction. Let's try that again, shall we? Nice 90-degree angle. Everybody's happy. And then what we'll do down here is we'll just drop this in like this. From whatever level we choose to start with. Nope. Got into my standard build habit there. We need to go to the 3rd level, then the 4th level, then the 5th level. Technically, I could make a blueprint that would give me this end cap. I'm liking the way this is coming together. Let's grab a few of these little supplies here so we can at least finish off the 4 that we promised ourselves to build. Let's scan through just to make sure we understand. I believe we've built 6 down here. All indications are that that's the truth, but 1, 2, 3. All right, 4, 5, 6. So that means we need 4 more, which means we need 16 more. I was bound to miss one of those. But I missed 2. 1 short and 1 3 too long. All right, that's theoretically correct. Now we need more concrete because we spent it all on foundations. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to grab some more concrete. Be right back. Hey, from here, you can kind of see the layering effect that I'm going for. You've got your warm factory, your cool factory. You can tell at a difference. At the very least, they're doing different things. If I had a giant square display, right? Off topic a little bit. Let me get a little off topic. If I had a giant square display, this one's only a 2 meter. I mean, meh, it's okay. It's not great. Let me show you what I'm thinking though. I still want to make sure that we've got this right. Right, turbo motors. So I just want to make that a really big turbo motor. But it's so small compared to the size of the building. I don't know, maybe we drop the background or not. I'm not sure. I might be tempted to go just reverse this. Is this a border? It is. And then we'll make this black. Like that, as the label for what's going on in this building is amazing if it's twice the size. And these larger things, I mean, they just don't do it for me. This one's too big. This one would be okay. I might have to do something with this since it's really my only option. But I don't have the crystal oscillators to support it, so And like I said, totally off topic. We'll do something to further label these as what's going on inside. And let's see. The gen. Again, I'm just making sure that the belts are diagonal to my view. I'm in blueprint mode, so we're perfectly locked in. And we're short. Oh, I built the second story, and technically I was supposed to build the first story. That's okay, whatever. How many more of these do we need is the question. I think we agreed it was 6 at this point, so that means we need 4 more plus 5 more, so 9 more. I'm gonna have to go shopping one more time, at least for this section. Do you want to see the... I'll show you this time. I've shown it before, but it's really not that exciting. All I do is I just run around and scan the containers for the items I need to continue building. But we can go behind the scenes here a little bit. So we'll try to take a look over and see that we need silica and we need steel beams. And I see that we've got silica here. All right, pick up enough to complete it. And then while I have this open, I'm going to look over here and see, are there other things that I can get? Oh, look at that. Copper sheets, we can grab those. And plastic is low on the list, but we can grab that. Now the list fits on one screen, which is always a good thing. Grab those encased beams. And then let's see. Click that and click that. We want to get some of the wire out of the way. That one only has 600 cable, though. Oh, there's another 300 over here. We'll clean out this side and pick up the rest over here. So now I'm at the point where it's obvious that my inventory is not going to handle everything, so I have to put some stuff back. Make room. There's still a lot of steel beams I need to pick up. I think I'm going to have to cut this into a couple trips. So let's try to get at least half of everything in the inventory that's left. Only got 3 things to worry about. And this is where, you know, having a good sense of the stack size of things goes a long way. Like, I could finish this up, knock that off the list. And I probably should just go for the steel beams. My guess is I have aluminum sheets stored locally. So we'll just pick up as many steel beams as we can. Then we'll take a shot. Like, do we need all this fuel? Not really. We can put some of the fuel back. Having a heck of a time finding the snap point today. Maybe I'm too close. These magnetic field generators take a lot, only because I'm trying to get everything kind of done at the same time. What happened? What am I short on? Oh yeah, the aluminum sheets. Going all the way down. Probably would have been faster to run. That's a heck of a building. Ah, I should probably return inside the building. Oh, but I won't have power. So it's possible that my original thought was the correct one. How the heck did I get in there? Okay. I think the next step, believe it or not, is not to finish this. Now we need to go and build the third type of heat for this particular item. Right, we already have 2 of them imported ready to go. And then we imported stators and AI limiters so we could build the third one, which is the electromagnetic rod. So we need that. I think we need that most of all. And we're going to want to talk through how we're going to move the stuff up and in. Let's see. I don't like starting half of these, though, because then you never know where you stopped. And then if you looked at it, you'd be like, oh, look, The first part's right, so it must be right all the way down. Only to find out that you stopped halfway because you got distracted. I'm getting distracted by not having any cable. At least the light will tell us that it's not working yet. So the question is, if we put a vertical storage on this side, then we can... no, but then you have to run the belt all the way back. Well, I guess what really matters is what we decided to do in the blueprint. We need 10 machines making electromagnetic control rods. The blueprint that we've selected has 2 machines within it. Uses the same shell, so it'll all be nice. It's actually the blueprint that's right there right now. I say all that to remind myself that we want to get the rod in-game design. That's not what we want, though. We actually want rod, 5 of these. And sort this down. Ooh. So this is putting something else into my head, which is we might need more room to lift stuff. Let's see, what did we decide to do? We've got some room. We could theoretically connect on the inside of this tile. Go straight up from the ground. What did we do in the blueprint? Let's see if we can spy it. Well, there's another way to see what we did in the blueprint and make adjustments to it. Give me a second. I'm going to run over to the blueprint and take a look. I'll be right back once we get to the blueprint. All right, we're back. So it looks like I set this one up to send and receive in the same direction. Right? The outputs are over here and the outputs are over here. So that means if we connect it on this side, we would need 2 inputs here. And then we can deal with the output. Oh, but that's going to land theoretically smack dab in the middle of the factory. Not just in the middle, by the way, but smack dab in the middle. Ooh, glad we checked this because there's a failed connection there. Do I want to bring this back and deal with it on the same side as that other factory? I think I do, actually. It'll be a little congested, but it's the most guaranteed method. So what we're going to do is send this back to where the inputs are. So the inputs are here, going down the line that way. I want the outputs to be over here. Merge your merchandise. Somewhere around here, I know I've got power. Merge your merchandise down the line. Okay. I need more bars. More bars, please. Down the line it goes. Just like that. We'll go here. We'll make sure that's connected. Go here. And this comes out here. We'll be good. Give ourselves the same color scheme because we just want to really reflect the internal lights, or heat lamps here. Currently, my factory runs about 5,000 extra watts at night. And then, oh, we missed one belt. All right, then we'll save this one over the one that we're currently using. Shouldn't really impact the amount being used. Call it end game. Electromagnetic rod. Hey, I got the warning that tells me I'm doing something right. We've saved over it. Now we're ready to rock. I think I'm going to put it right on this corner. Right here. And that might make me want to change this design as well. Come on, make it. And let's put on our hover. Get as high as we can here. We only need 5 clicks, so should be okay. Blueprint. This is the in-game rod. Now let's see. This is the way, I believe. Look at it again. Yeah. If I turn it away from me, this is the wrong way. This is halfway. This is the right way. We'll click and confirm. Moving this stuff up here, dropping it off here. Looks good to me. We're right on the edge of our hover capabilities here. All right, we got all 5 of those put in place. It's gonna be a heck of a running jump. Yeah. No problems whatsoever. All right. I don't know if I have access to power. Oh, I do have access to power up here. Not a lot, but just enough. I think we're going to go through and belt. Except we don't have enough sheets on us. And we don't have enough wire on us to wire everything up. I suppose getting the wire going is probably our best bet. Let's see if we've got any extra cable going on in here. Ugh. 3600 cable. Thanks, previous me. You might have overdone it, but I do appreciate it. I don't like... This is our cooling devices belt. I don't like that it's empty. That's telling me that we've got an issue in our cooling systems factory. What we could do... This is the power for the lights. We could just send this straight up just to get the second level of this connected. Yeah. We'll do the opposite of what we were thinking. So let's see. Oh, but these are stacked is the problem. I kind of want this to be on the same control circuit. So that's going to require some extra work. But not a lot. We'll drop this. And then you know what we'll do? No, wait, not that one. Not that one. We'll drop you. And then we'll check our architecture. Oh. Just connect that to that light then. This will be the machine power. Find my way down here. Wait a minute. Oh, this side's off because it's technically supposed to be off. All the other ones are bugged. And... so with that, we can send power up to the third level. And this is just plain power without a switch on it. Let's end cap this. Maybe not all of it, since we're not all the way done yet. But we could take these off. And go up like this. Over and down. We'll leave those two open just for easy access for right now. Okay, now in here, we're gonna want another 2 light control boxes. And I think we need to connect the power of this over here. And then it's just another power connection question. Power this up. Then from the outside, I believe I want to be able to see the same color that's on the building, which means the right side is purple, the left side is blue, and then we'll drop down a level. Did I not connect this? I didn't. Let's worry about that in a minute. We're gonna get the connections for the stuff first. So we need a place where we can go all the way to the ground. I think we'll kind of cozy up a little bit. Out of sheets. Any sheets over here? There's 1,000. I think we should take this down all the way to the ground. Though it is a bit extreme to do that because we're passing where we want to go. It's like sometimes when you're talking about things like flights and airports, they've got hub systems, and many a time I've flown over the city that I want to go to so I can go to Atlanta, make a connection, and then fly back to the city where I actually wanted to go. Total airball. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff coming in close quarters, but it works. You know, as soon as I did that, I thought, what if there's water below me? Okay. Now, I want to capture, make sure we have enough room for all this storage. So I think it makes most sense to put the internal item here and here, somewhere in between like this. But not there, obviously. Where is this on the line? Let's see. You are just a bit off center. One too high. So last time I went with my gut and then I subtracted one. So let's go with my gut this time. I went with my gut that time and added one. So let's go with my gut this time. There we go. So the electromagnetic control rods drop down. They get a little bit of a buffer, some storage opportunity. Then they go back up into here. They immediately get split. One level goes up to that level. One level stays here to get processed down into the end game project part. Just trying to connect more than one of these. Let's see. We'll have to see how much of this I've actually belted now, because we want these two are the electromagnetic rod parts. Another advantage of having the signs, we can see what we're targeting, but really it's okay because we know we have stators and AI limiters are what we want. It's a little high. So high, in fact, I'm clipping into the ceiling. That's too high. Ooh, I could have left that, though, as a marker. It would have been helpful. Let's see. My lack of ley lines are kind of hurting me. I have to say, previous me is telling current me, I told you so, about putting all these ports right next to each other. Could have given myself a little bit more breathing room. Yeah, we're already kind of out of stators. Or it's just we're really far down the line. Yeah, we're really far down the line. Our stator supply isn't very strong. We're going to have to probably double back and make an adjustment. But hey, we're making electromagnetic rods. And since we're here, that reflection threw me for a loop. Nope. So that's pretty cool, right? I'm liking that. I mean, I'm thinking that's screenshot worthy, even if I have to have hover hands. Oh, sorry. We're gonna have to get super distracted here. That's probably the thumbnail. Okay. So we're making electromagnetic control rods. Nothing's getting stored. I don't expect that it would. Um, Normally my calculations are based off of pretty close, very low overage. It's nice to see, though, that the amount of stators we have are enough. Because it's pausing, that tells me it's enough. So that's good. Now, are electromagnetic control rods getting passed along here? They are. They are. So now just taking a peek at the recipe since I had it open right there. Versatile framework and batteries. So batteries are way over here. And we're trying to pull it into here. And the versatile framework is here. Well, we could run one more against the wall. Heck, maybe we just need to add more walls. Let's see, where are you pulling down? We've got two. Is that my ley line? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I want something closer to here. Yes, exactly. I need to think for a second. Or let's just bring the batteries down, then we don't have to theorize. Okay. Ah, see, that's gonna block that portal. What do we want to do here? Is it? Is that right? Yes. See, now I'm not sure I want to finagle my way all the way back to here to output this one thing. My temptation is just to drop it right here. Right, so it would be something like... Uh-oh. This is outputting on the distant side. So I got a whole different problem. what's this? What's going on here? Why is that there? How is that there? I don't remember putting that there. I definitely don't want it there, though. And then all of these exit here. Like so. That's really cool. Little short on stator still, but that's okay. We'll figure out the stator situation. Technically, I gotta build one more of these. A whole nother setup like this for the electromagnetic field generators. I wanted 40 of these machines in place. I don't think I'm gonna make all of that part of the video though, because it's basically the exact same thing I've done, but a second time. But since we're only going to do that part of it, let's make sure that we've got this building completely set up. I'm thinking about belting, and I'm thinking about connecting the outputs together, merging them into a single line. You know, I haven't really done anything downstairs yet, so we can finish this. How do we finish it, though, is the question. We only have two options. I guess this is the only option. So technically, we have one option. Hey, we just avoided all the clipping. How am I continually missing? Am I missing? Oh. There we go. You don't get the click of whether or not the belt is connected if you have it set to the wrong direction. So you have to have your lift set to the correct direction if you want help. Did I not build a wall on this side? I guess not. Otherwise I'd be flowing right through it. Oh, geez. This level doesn't even have power. No power at all? Guess if I don't connect it, there's no power at all. Wait, it looks like I did connect it. Yeah, there's a power cable right there. What's going on? All right, you're claiming no power, but I see you connected to here to here. I see you connected here. What is going... Oh, it's not really connected to that one. It's connected through it. There we go. All right, so we're getting close to the end here. I was going to try to do a live stream on Saturday where we could claim the season 2 finale I win button click. But I think I'm going to have to put that off till Sunday. We've just got way too many things that are popping up here at the end. I mean, I have some pretty severe power issues. Luckily, I built a ridiculous amount of power storage. So we've been running on power storage for about 12 hours. Yeah, we need some electromagnetic control rods. I bet if I checked that, it would say we need stators. We built 20 of these, so that's 20 electromagnetic control rods per minute. Theoretically, let's see how many we're building. We put in 10. You know, I really don't have a easy way to transverse this. I should probably start including Pioneer Axis in my factory builds. But let's see. We put in 10 of these, which is 40, right? Because each one of these is, well, we put in 5 blueprints, but each blueprint had 10 machines. That's each blueprint had 2 machines. Huh. So that's 10 machines for 40 per minute. Yeah, so we need another first 2 levels of this built out. Oh, look at that. I put 2 windows right on top of each other. So this one, I think... Actually, we have a decent amount of stators in the first machine, but let's see what the last machine looks like. That's really the question. Well, I see green lights all the way down. So maybe our stators are doing okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So all the way in the back. The very back of the house. We're dropping off the good stuff. We're gonna have to zoop our way to get to it. Yeah, that's our keystone. There it is. Well, this is going to be a heck of a belt pull. I think the game is getting a little laggy on me. All right, let's see. Where did I... Yeah. Let's pull this back. We got to pull it to the drone shipping area. What are you complaining about? I mean, seriously, what are you complaining about? Oh, we're out of sheets again. All right, let me grab some sheets. I'll be right back. All right. We picked up some aluminum sheets here. And we just need to pull this guy down. I don't know what kind of super awesome gameplay commentary I can give on pulling a belt, but maybe I should think of some. Uh-oh, what happened? Did I run out? No, I have thousands of sheets on me. What's going on? Ooh, that got crooked. I don't like that. Somehow I'm missing something, but the game isn't telling me what I'm missing. What is going on here? First of all, we got cricket. We gotta fix it. Normally, I'm pretty good about putting belts down, but for whatever reason, I just totally whiffed this. Oh, right from the beginning. Double bad. Oh, I'm out of iron plates. Surely we've got some of those locally. Let's go grab some iron plates. We'll get this finished up. Actually, it's not too bad. It's only 2 hours for getting a full project park in place. That's pretty good. Now, let's see. Where do we want to pull into the station with this? I think this is a good as place as any to turn. Go 90. And then, I mean, obviously this is Clip City. What we could do is put down a tiny bit of conveyor pole stackable. What do you think? Is 2 the right number or is 3 the right number? Oh. Surely 1 isn't the right number. Oh, that's gross. Neither one of them is the right number. All right. Now we have our magnetics being delivered, and we get to have our very... Uh-oh. Have I made a terrible mistake? Wait a minute. Where are they? Oh, it's over here. Shoo. I was worried there for a second. We'll go back in this way. Then we get to make this happen. And we'll change this to an up arrow because we're shipping this out, sending it up into the drone network. Oh, we don't want shenanigans. We want, what do we want to call this? I think the most important thing is to get the icon. And that will help us determine what to call it. I think a gen. It's a gen, right? Yes. And then we'll call this... Can I call it an FG? Then we'll slide in... Well... Oh yeah. We're running out of power. Oh boy. Gonna have to do something for power. All right, let's see here. Drone port. Oh, wait, no, this is in-game. Not versatile. Magnetic FG shipper. You're done. We'll input you right here. Maybe not that close. Then we'll turn and burn you in. Boy, our power situation is getting critical. Let's go into the storage basement here. Oh, I didn't pull the belt across the water. I was wondering where everybody was. Boo. I'm out of steel. We're like 60 seconds away from being done, but let's get some steel so we gotta put some storage in here. Now, we know we need 4,000 of these guys. I might not have any steel beams here. Oh, but here we go. I think one storage container would be 2,400 of these, just based off the stack size. I think that's correct. We'll give ourselves... Ooh, we got to get from there all the way over to there. We'll do side by side. Too far. Let's see. Do I want to go up to the ceiling? I guess I do. Oh, that promises to be a little bit of a jagged turn. I might say it's okay. Don't hate me. All right, there we go. So now we have our magnetic field generators in the drone network, ready to be shipped out to our space elevator, which is right over there. If you can just barely see it, right above my reticule there. And then just wanted to check to make sure they're actually getting stored. There we go. So there you go. We've got our second of our in-game parts ready to go. Actually, our third, because the assembly director is already done. No, actually our second. And next we'll move on probably to the rocket. We've already started the process of gathering the copper powder. I was taking a look at the requirements for that based off of the speed I want to build. It's actually going to take 2,000 copper powder per second. I don't think I'm making quite that much, but you know, we only need 2,000 per second for the first 1,000. Then we can cut down. And we really don't even have to have it that much. So what I'm going to do, it does cause us to burn more power. That's the only downside. So we're going to put this on a belt. If I were building this for the extreme long term, I would put this, you know, I'd make more copper powder. But really, I'd have to look up the numbers, but it's something like 200,000 copper powder. Let's see. Because you need 1,000 nuclear pasta. And that recipe calls for 100 copper powder per 1/2 a nuclear pasta per minute. So in order to make, so you take time out of it. In order to make 1/2 nuclear pasta, you need 100 copper powder. So now we're talking 1,000 times 0.5 times 100? No. It's actually, because I want 1, I need 2. So it's 1,000. Why am I saying 1,000? I'm confusing myself. 100. It's actually 200 to make 1 times 1,000. That's the way I'm doing it. So that's 200,000 copper powder total to make the necessary nuclear pasta. So it's kind of a one last little see you later from the game to require that much material, especially considering what it takes to make a copper powder. we'll put you in here. And then we'll split you. So 200,000 copper powder. I don't know how much I have. It's not that much. I'll have to do some calculations as far as how many of these, sorry for the whistle, by the way, how many of these I'm going to have to build. But this is definitely, like, this is post the topic of this video. All right, and we're done. I'll double check the numbers on the copper powder in anticipation of the nuclear pasta video. But for now, we're in a good spot. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for now and come back when we get to the thermal rockets. We do need to deal with something on our power side of things, though. We are less than an hour away from power failure, so we'll come back to that afterwards. My guess is it's still stators, but for now, thanks for hanging out. Oh, look, we get a nice view. Cool nighttime view of the new building. Oh, see, now that's the downside to this design. You can get caught on there, under there, trying to get onto the roof. I think I already took a photo of this, though. But hey, why not? We're already here. There we go. All right, thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.